Welcome to the air we weeb.
And Weeb's back.
I'm back.
Yay, Weeb.
He's on the boat with the boat boys.
Definitely not on the boat,
right
but
now.
close
He's
enough.
on the beach, though.
I am on the beach right now. That's pretty
Beach
rad.
is just a land boat. Hey, why don't you
have a good
introduce
point.
yourselves, everyone?
I'm Shawna.
And Weeb.
I'm Team.
And I'm your residential neighborhood demon Naz.
Oh, man.
You never expected. You thought I was the devil and a part-timer, but I'm neither.
That was a pretty evil opening you did.
It was. I peaked a lot.
Wow, I think I hear planes taking off.
That's a motorcycle, actually.
Oh, my
They're-
mistake.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to
running off.
mention, I'm between two airports, a civilian airport and a naval air base, and I'm, like, right by a pretty major road. So my audio is fantastic.
Yeah, and this was the best place that he could record.
This is literally the only place. This is the most quiet place I can find.
To give you all a taste of when we're recording this, everything's shut down right now.
Yeah.
Just everything.
Corona's
What?
the big thing right now.
You know what isn't shut down?
The
Anime.
air we weeb.
The air we
Anime
weave and anime,
always
it never
exists.
stops.
And as long as anime exists, we exist.
It's true.
So,
True
what are
dat.
we covering this week, you might ask? Well, some of us got a job at McDonald's, but they called it
Mig
McDonald's.
Ronald's, thank you very much.
Mac
Yeah.
Ronald.
We're doing the devil as a part-timer. He's an odd fellow. What did everyone think about him?
I don't mind the show. It's not great. It's kind of just there, but there's something endearing about it. It's okay.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. Like, it's okay. There's some funny humor in it, and it's kind of a neat idea with the McDonald's thing. But other than that, it's like,
Warburst?
Bad.
But there were so many explosions and hard work.
Okay. There was no hard work, but
That's true.
He's
Well,
literally
he
trying to
works hard.
climb the corporate ladder.
look, that's not the brand of hard work I'm watching shows for. But I did like the 2 fight scenes that were in the entire show. Those were dope.
As
This show exists. It's okay. It's there. You can probably not watch 90% of it and still get the whole show.
I skipped quite a bit of it.
Yeah, it's like-
cheater.
it's
skipper.
so predictable. So you'll like basically know what's gonna happen as you're watching it.
It was.
Yeah.
I really liked it the first time I watched it, but this time it felt kind of boring.
Yeah,
Because you've
there-
seen so much good stuff since then.
I
It's-
tried to watch it like a year ago, and I stopped like 3 episodes in, and yeah, it wasn't much better this time.
I like the concept of it, but I think that like there's too much lacking for it to really work. Like it doesn't make sense why all of a sudden he's not evil. Like he moves to Earth and suddenly he's not evil, and then she,
Mm-hmm.
the hero who's supposed to kill him, like is cool with hanging out with him even though he murdered her father. Like it's just it doesn't work. I don't know.
There's got to be more to this because they're like trying to
Yeah.
set up this evil church thing. There's a
There's-
manga for this, right? I bet it's revealed that he didn't even kill her dad at some point.
Well, there's like
That was the
no
church.
depth to any of them. Like the characters, the story, the themes. It's all very like just superficial, and like how the characters interact with each other. It's so like who cares?
It's like gag manga-y without.
But it's not
Many
funny
jokes.
enough.
Is
No,
there
it's
even
not.
like a spoiler section for this? Because I feel like there's not even any spoilers. There's no story to spoil, right?
Yeah,
There's events to spoil, but there's no main
yeah.
arc really.
Like
So-
I don't get it. Their decisions didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Since Weeb didn't watch the whole show, I'll give you the quick synopsis, Weebopsis. There's a devil. He decides to come to our Earth because he's backed into a corner, and then they kind of don't know what's going on, and then he decides to work at a fast food joint to climb the corporate ladder. That's it.
The end. Yep.
There's a
And
girl who works there, and she's 16 and falls in love with him.
which isn't
Hero
weird.
arrives
It's
and tries
fine.
It was
Guys,
very strange.
It's not war anymore.
It's
not
he
war.
doesn't like
Oh, it's
her
demon
though, and
war.
he never pursued her. She just has a crush on him. It's like
Yeah, but
And-
he
and
said
then-
he would respect her and her parents' wishes.
what does
like,
that
Respond
mean?
to them.
Why did he decide to stay in the world like when it wasn't? Why? Why
I
did he
feel like
decide
we
to
I
stay?
feel like we need to go into spoilers to discuss this.
I guess.
Okay,
yeah.
let's. You got 3 seconds to leave. 3, 2, 1. Spoilers.
Spoilers
Go.
are happening. Okay, Weeb, say it again.
Why did he decide to stay in the I thought it was a good wrap up on the second to last episode. They were like, "Oh yeah, like I love you, but whatever, I got to like go back home." And it's like, "Yeah, that makes sense. Like you're not supposed to be in this world. Go home." And
That was a
like,
dream.
I know, but it shouldn't have been.
And that was the 13th episode.
That should have been how in the 13th episode nothing happened at all. I
Yeah.
did watch
Yeah,
the episode.
everything
I
was
skimmed
getting
that episode.
everything went back to normal, back to the slice of life
No,
weirdness.
what do you mean
that we
back to
have.
normal? The devil lives in this world and there's angels running around. They should have left.
It was dumb.
That's
Like
totally normal.
I was sad that we didn't get any like. Why is he good now? Like all of a sudden he's just
I
not
don't
evil.
know.
I
Like,
don't
it
think
doesn't-
he was ever bad.
But
You're
he
wrong.
was. He killed everybody.
I
Are we
think
sure?
Yes.
Did we ever
Yes.
see
He
him kill
wiped
think-
out 3 kingdoms.
the show is like trying to tell you that he just didn't care or understand humans at all. But
Yeah.
then once he's thrown into our world, he's suddenly like, oh, I understand them.
It should have
I
been
think
about him
All
starting
it
to
took
understand
was a
him.
minimum wage job.
It's,
But I think he should have like gone back home and then brought what he learned from Earth back to his land and then like made peace there and then they can be all happy hunky dory and then
You just
it
want a
makes
war
sense.
against the evil church.
I do.
that would have been interesting. I like the little gang living in the little room. Like that's cool. I
Yeah.
like that their gang keeps growing, but there's like we said, there's no depth to anybody.
How does the cross-dimensional phone call work?
I don't know.
It's just, you gotta make point A, point B.
Oh no.
I like how she comments on how much the cost is going to be because they're on the call too long.
There were a couple good jokes. Like a couple things made me laugh, but it didn't happen
Yeah.
that often.
No. I did like that they didn't like spend a whole lot of time of like him trying to get adjusted to the new world.
I like
it kind of
that,
like
too.
skips forward in time and you see them that they're starting to pick up things like how the society works.
Yeah, and the entire season actually is over a year of them being on Earth. So it makes sense that they're not total noobs by the time we meet them. They've been there for a couple months. So
Wait, okay, I think I missed something, but I'm not sure. They came into the world not speaking Japanese, and then they learned Japanese in like an afternoon.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think they use their power for that.
Did they?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, I thought that was weird. How they just like
Devil,
learned
he
Japanese
uses
in
it
an
when
afternoon.
I
he like
hated
mind
their
controls
language.
the
It was-
police officer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we all know about how fake languages work, right?
How?
We've all watched that video that's recently come out.
No.
No.
People have put out describing it. Basically, the way they do it is it's based on the language of the place. So it sounds really weird to us because we're native English speakers, but to Japanese people, it's probably normal. Fine.
It
Well, not
sounds
normal,
like
but, like, it sounds
Japanese.
fine. It doesn't sound
It-
like Japanese. It's the way the fake languages.
It
are
sounded
built
like
for
almost
a certain
German.
language.
I looked it up.
Weird. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Somebody translated it. It's basically English. They took the letters of the alphabet and just kind of rearranged them. But you could
Oh,
like
never
literally
mind.
translate it by using that.
Interesting.
Throw my theory out the window about animal names.
It was a cool theory.
Just sounds like wrong English. That's why we hate it.
It was
It
just
does, it
so
sounds close.
jarring. It was like I hate listening to this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
I
like
did
a-
not. It was like
a
computer
word scrambler.
noises.
Bro, this
It's
big
like I took my
bird.
words and
Are you
This
fighting
big-
with a bird?
No, this big bird just came down, like came in the water, and I see it feeling around with its feet, and then just like stuck its head down and pulled out like a little fish.
Oh, it could be our
Cool.
first
ask him what
guest.
his
This is
ask him what he
wild.
thinks about Devil as a part-timer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Sir, what do you think about anime?
Oh, you know who
Said
it
no
is?
comment. Oh, you just got another little fish.
It's
the
the bagel goose.
Bagel
Bagel
Goose.
Goose.
Hi, Bagel Goose.
dude.
It's so good to see you.
Man,
Bagel Goose.
So-
eating a fish.
what did everyone like about the show?
Okay, I liked that it was trying to do a little cutesy ensemble. I like that. I like that when we get to see the gang hanging out at the house. I like that Lucifer ended up becoming a shut-in and just being on the computer. That was funny.
Neat.
And
As Lucifer does.
I liked all of like the little things, all the little character things. The problem is that there was no basis for anyone's character, so it just didn't go very far, which was too bad.
Weebus?
I like the fights. That's it. The fights were really cool. There was a lot of explosions. I liked how OP the devil was.
But
just
only when
like-
chaos was raining. Only
Yeah.
when chaos was raining.
Dude, it was. I really liked how. I think the first fight was my favorite one, and he was just like,
against-
yeah, and he had like the aura or whatever. I liked his face in the second fight though, when he like they did a close up of his face. He looked
Yeah.
like real scary. I liked that. But that was about it. Other than the fights, I didn't enjoy too much about this show.
There were some other fights I think that you missed, but very small ones.
Oh,
Oh, you missed the
Yeah.
alligators?
Yeah, he controlled the alligators with his evil powers.
Yeah, you didn't miss a lot.
Yeah. You missed a lot of boobs.
There were boobs.
Oh
that you
yeah,
missed.
you did.
I'm
miss a lot of
totally
that.
fine with that.
Yeah.
So many times the hero takes her shirt off, man. Like, come on.
Yeah. My favorite part of the show is kind of agreeing with what you guys said, the comedy, but I also just kind of like that. I haven't seen a lot of isekai, but it's cool to see like a reversal of like you have the
Oh yeah.
fantasy characters coming to our world versus like somebody from
Hilarious.
our world going to their world. So I just kind of
Cool,
like
I
that.
like it.
For you to watch Recreators.
Yeah, I still have to watch that, but I just think it's not as cliche, but it still kind of does some of the same cliches that you find in isekais, but as
They're not. Yeah. I like the characters, yeah. Pretty good. They're kind of funny sometimes. I like usually the relationships between characters. It's funny when they're all in a room together just gagging about.
Yeah.
That's probably where the show's at its best.
Can
Mhm.
I tell you my favorite thing?
What's your
Sure.
favorite
No,
thing?
you
And-
can't.
And also, it is my favorite ship. My favorite
Oh.
ship is between the devil and his bicycle named Dullahan.
That's a good
I
one.
thought that was so funny that he just named his bike Dullahan because it's such a noble steed name and it's his stupid bike.
Well, yeah, the devil needs a noble steed,
and
obviously.
then
That was
the
great.
bike
I
gets
enjoyed
crashed
that
and he's
too.
like, Dullahan, no! I liked it.
He's
It's
like, you better
shy.
pay for all that.
Yeah.
I love that his worldview just revolves around money. Like he's always thinking, like him and what's his name, Alciel. They're always thinking about like what things are gonna
Alciel.
cost. Like it fits within the budget.
Yeah. It was so funny that Alciel was literally sick for half the season. He's just
he
getting
Yeah.
sick.
Just constantly.
Did they say that he got sick the second time because of
The noodles.
Yeah, it was the udon.
but because of the celestial force? Because they mentioned that she
Yeah.
did something with her celestial force, and then we even see Lucifer like sniffing some of the food and going like, "Ooh, I smell the celestial force on this, but I'm gonna eat it
I think they
anyway."
just
So
stink
did
of
that
the
like
Celestial Force?
what?
I think they just stink of the Celestial Force.
Okay, so that
Boy.
wasn't part of what made him sick. It was just he
It might
ate too
have
many
been, though.
noodles.
Who knows? Maybe it
I-
just seeps into whatever they do.
Well, I
Yeah, I
thought that
did
they
think in the moment that she had poisoned it, like how she had poisoned the drinks of those dudes when she was
Yeah.
in the Inquisition.
You know what else was super annoying was when Amelia and Amelia's trying to tell Chio like that he's evil and she's like, "No, but I love him." And then like both of the girls are like,
Yeah.
but he's literally a murderer though." And
She's like, I know, and I don't care.
Yeah,
because
and
that
she's
was
like-
before
Literally a
I
16-year-old.
was,
She's
I was
like,
in love
"I
with him
don't-
before I knew that.
I don't care because he's not like that now. And it's just, oh my word, please. Boobs, please.
She's a 16-year-old in love, you know?
Yeah,
That's
but,
just
like,
how they are.
It's just
guess
annoying because it's like
it
there's
is.
no way that Amelia and what's the other girl's name? Is it Suzuya?
Something like that. I don't know. Kimono Girl.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Not as
Suzuno.
good as Kyoko.
Suzuno.
Yeah,
Not
it's
as good as
Kyoko,
Kyoko.
exactly.
I did like her
Not Kyoko.
her character design though. I liked that she wore the kimono and I liked how her
I
hair
like-
was.
I like how she learned about the world was through old historical dramas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I loved how she would refer to everyone as like, "Oh, good you."
Yeah.
Yeah, she used old Japanese a lot.
Yeah, she used
Yeah.
dono a lot. One thing that I did catch is that she was shocked by the TV, but then she said later she learned through the dramas.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Wait,
yeah, it's plot hole. Plot hole.
I think I missed that whole thing.
so many plot holes.
I'm distracted. There's 2 birds now.
Oh wow, 2 bagel gooses.
2 bagel gooses, and they're eating.
What-
The littler one is getting like a
What
lot
would
more
capture-
fish. This big one needs to step
What
his game
captures
up.
Weeb's interest more, 2 birds or this anime?
2
Two
birds.
birds.
For
Yeah,
sure.
2 birds,
look
definitely.
Look at these dudes. Look at these dudes right here.
If you were
You
to
see
rate
those?
the 2 birds out of 10, what do you give them?
Wait, show
this
them
one-
again. I'm
this
looking.
one gets like a. Okay, this one over here, this white one, this bigger one. I don't know.
Mhm.
He sucks at catching fish. This little one over here though, he's killing it. He's killing the game. They're running away from me.
Yeah.
Are those seagulls?
No,
seagulls.
I hate seagulls. They suck. There's a
Those are
bunch over
definitely
here.
seagulls.
Seagulls are
Look at that.
the worst, and I hate
Wow,
them
we're
so
so
much.
Do
much.
you hate seagulls
Ugh.
more than you hate the devil as a part-timer?
Absolutely, because they dig the trash out of the trash cans, and then it's our job to pick it up. And I
Oh.
spend most of my
So
time
the
just
boat
like.
boys are just custodians.
Honestly,
That means I'm your
yeah,
superior.
I'm not even gonna argue on that one, 100%.
Sometimes the trash you clean up is human lives.
I just love that it's currently raining behind me, and I see Weeb is sunny, beautiful weather.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, it's dark
just-
here.
Chicago,
It's
Chicago.
nice here. That's the one thing I'm not gonna get political, but the one thing I enjoy about California is the weather. It's nice,
Yeah, it is nice.
California girls.
California Girls.
dude.
That's how that song goes, right?
Yeah, by Katy Perry.
It's
Hurry.
yeah.
Careful, she might sue us for saying her name.
That's true.
What?
Well, we
Does
are
she
talking about
mention,
she
bagel
and Shiho
gooses?
basically are the same, right?
Wait, I
They're
heard
just
Bagel
boobs.
Goose. What did you say, Tim?
I was wondering if she ever had Bagel Goose in any of her songs about California.
Maybe he was
No.
featured. He had a rap solo.
A rap solo.
Just
with
licking some
Bagel Goose.
eyeballs.
I don't have anything else to say about this show, so I'm fine talking about
okay,
Bagel
we were just
Goose.
talking about the good parts. We still have to talk about the
Yeah,
bad
well,
stuff.
Okay, this show has no direction. There's
Yeah,
no direction.
There's no
You know-
plot.
I will say the worst thing
There's
about
like
this entire
this
show.
plot in the background that they like hint at and then just
Never give you. What
There's
were you
a
saying,
third
Weeb?
bird. There's a
Oh,
third
wow.
bird.
Oh my
dude.
gosh,
It just
get over the
flew in.
birds,
I
dude.
can't. There's a third one,
Bagel
and it's the
Goose
same as the
number
big one.
3.
Maybe he'll pick up the slack of the other bigger
Ugh.
one. They're the same kind. He's fluffier
Good.
though.
Oh, hello, Fluffy Bird.
Fluffy bird. The bad one's
Bird,
like
leave the
right in
bird
front of me.
alone.
I'll leave it alone. I'm sitting on my rock. I'm chilling.
It's almost like he's in nature.
running. Oh, they're running weird. Why does he walk like that? Ooh,
Well,
that's,
I
he is
think we
big-
know
this
what
one's bigger
Weeb's gonna
than
rate
yours.
this based on his love of birds.
He's
going
gonna try
on
to
right
give it
now.
a 2, and then we're gonna have to correct him.
No, I won't give it a 2. I'll give it a 1. It's fine. The
It's
worst,
cohesive.
my worst part, my least favorite part of the show though, is the lack of volleyball.
Oh yeah.
I see.
Agreed.
They
Understandable.
had a volleyball episode you skipped.
Wait, was there legit volleyball in this?
Yeah, you gotta go watch the whole series again
Wait.
though, just to make sure you don't skip it.
Wait, like
We're not
deadass, was there
sure-
volleyball in the beach
We're
episode?
not sure where it was,
there
so you
was.
better just watch the whole thing over
Yeah,
again to
just-
find
Y'all
it.
Watch the whole
suck.
thing again.
No.
I can't remember where it was. I think it was the beach episode.
You got me
amusement park
excited for
episode.
volleyball, and then you teased me.
Okay. There's
okay.
there's an anime about beach volleyball. It's called Harukana Receive or something.
Shut up.
It's
No.
not good. No, you're gonna
What?
hate it. It's not
For
good.
real?
Yes, it's bad. So I'm
You know
just
what
saying,
show
volleyball
had
can't
beach
save
volleyball
everything.
in it?
You're
What?
right.
Show had beach volleyball in it, except they only used their boobs and butts at one point.
Keijo.
Yeah, Keijo. They did beach volleyball.
Wait, y'all
and they
reviewed
could
Keijo,
only use
right?
their boobs or their
No, we're
butts to
doing
hit the ball.
Keijo soon.
I thought y'all did that when I was in boot
One
camp.
day.
Did y'all really save that for me to come back?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Y'all are the worst. I hate you. The one
Honestly, we should have done it this week so we could have released it April 1st, but
I
Oh,
don't
darn it.
think I hate anything more than boobs and butts in anime. It ruins it for me.
Yeah, it's not
but
good.
these are good boobs and butts.
Huh?
Hopefully, Keijo's supposed to be self-aware and hilarious. That's the difference.
The boobs and butts aren't for fan service. They're for action
Plot.
purposes. Literal plot.
I
They're
was
not just plots of land, okay? You understand?
I was watching Devil's a Part Timer, and like Chio's like boobs came on the screen for a second, right as my not my roommate, but like the guy across the hall from me came in. It looked over my shoulder, saw Chio's boobs, and goes, "Oh, look at all that plot right there." It cracked me up.
Oh man.
The guy across the hall from me is pretty funny. He's chill. I like him. Ooh! There's a big Navy boat. Here, look at this boat, dude. Look at this boat right
Navy
here.
bird.
Wait, can you see it? I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a refueling ship. It's big.
Where? Point to it.
Hold on. I gotta use the front-facing
I'm gonna have to cut all of this. Oh my god.
Look at that. You see it? It's behind the pier.
We're struggling for 20 minutes here. Come on,
I
guys.
can't really see it. That's
It's
okay.
large,
Show
it's
me the birds
gray.
again. Show me the birds.
There's the little one right there.
I don't see it.
Why are you doing
there
this
he
to
is.
me?
Here, let me
There he
chase it.
is.
Let me chase it.
Hi.
I hate all of you.
No, it's content. Oh no, he's flying away.
Look at how
Bye,
soft the
Bagel
sand is.
Goose.
Look how my feet get all the way
Wow,
in the
sand.
Sand is. Oh my goodness. I got
Don't-
sand all in my shoes.
As is just
No.
deliberately trying to
Az,
peak his audio so he can't use it.
don't. Stop, Az. All right, we're back on task. Didn't you have?
on task now.
Didn't
Hey,
you have?
hey.
Didn't you have something to say about the blue-haired guy being out of Pokemon?
My shoes are
blue-haired guy.
90% sand.
Shut up! The blue-haired guy is literally just James from Pokemon. They copy and pasted him. Just look up a picture of this dude. He's just James from Pokemon.
Interesting. How do we know that the devil is a part-timer wasn't the original source, and maybe Pokemon stole the design?
Well, you see how time works, right?
No, well, I don't think that's relevant.
I'm pretty
in this
sure
case.
the devil can control time, right?
Yeah, so I'm pretty
So
sure
how
this
do you
came out
know?
before.
The devil can't control anything.
I doubt that.
In this show, though, I think that Pokemon is secondary, maybe.
I don't know. I think a Pokemon could beat up the devil.
In this show,
Ooh.
probably.
What?
No, they probably have Pokemon in this world, but it's called Lokimon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
They just
'Cause
changed
they're
like one
loco.
letter.
Pokemans.
Pokemon.
No,
Pokemon.
it's legitimately called Pokemans, like everyone's parents said. But that's its actual
Yeah,
name, and then all the parents say Pokemon. And he's just like, no, Mom, it's Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That's a good joke. I like that.
That's the first
So-
good joke I've ever made.
It's true. It's the first one.
I just had to blow on my microphone. Sorry about that.
Who's everyone's favorite chip?
Literally none of them.
No, it's the dude and his servant, right?
Yeah, okay.
They're funny.
Didn't Shawna say the devil on his bike? I liked that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. What about you, Tim?
My favorite what?
Chip.
I don't think I have one, honestly. They all pretty suck. I like,
don't like-
Asiel and coworker girl. What's her name?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
Rika?
thinking that. That's
Yeah, Rika.
that looks
Rika.
like it could be a
Oh,
good ship.
The manager lady?
No.
You
the
missed
call
this
girl,
episode.
like worker.
Oh.
you
Oh,
did miss
oh.
That's like her friend at work.
Yeah.
She meets what's his face and they hit it off.
I would have to say my
ship
favorite
that.
ship is the USS Arleigh Burke. Fantastic
Yeah.
destroyer class naval vessel.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sorry, I just saw one and I'm like,
I knew he
"Ooh."
was gonna. Yeah, I knew he was gonna make a ship joke.
There's no way y'all can
Did we
see him.
say
There's
boy
one
and
docked
girl?
like a long way away.
Who's your best boy or girl? And girl.
I guess best boy would have to be either Ashia, Alciel, or Lucifer after he's become a shut-in.
Neat boy Lucifer.
Yeah, neat boy Lucifer. He just was funny. I like that he would just like say these little underhanded things while everyone else was talking, like while he's playing
Just
on
be
his
rude all the
computer.
time.
It was funny, and I like his hair.
Got good hair.
Yeah,
I think mine is Mao.
Who?
yeah.
I
I liked
know.
his name too.
Who's that?
The devil.
Oh.
No, not the devil. The monkey Mao.
Oh, okay.
Oh
What?
no, Sato. I'm talking about Sato. No, I'm talking about the devil. Yeah.
Devil?
The monkey's name was Sato too, though.
What monkey? Oh my gosh, I missed so much.
Missed
Yeah,
that
you missed that.
episode.
one. That was the
The monkey had the same name as him, and the
Yeah.
monkey really likes Chiho's boobs.
Yeah.
I'm glad I missed that actually. Okay.
Yeah, that was the
It
most
was-
boobalicious episode, so it's good
Yeah.
you missed it.
I never want to hear anyone say boobalicious ever again for the rest of my life. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Well,
Yeah.
probably never listened to, I don't know, some pop star. Someone's gonna make a song called Boobalicious.
I think Fergie did.
That's Fergalicious.
Same thing.
It's
She
probably
also brought all her boys to the yard. And they're
Justin,
like,
wasn't
Justin
her.
Bieber is probably pretty
isn't that
close.
her?
Milkshake was done by someone else.
Yeah, she
You
did.
sure?
She did money, which I think didn't have a similar line. No.
I
She
think I have
didn't
to
do
cut
that.
that.
She
Huh?
didn't, that's not her song. That's not Fergie's song.
What?
What?
I'm so confused what's happening right now. This is a train wreck of an episode,
I'm
just like
enjoy-
this show.
I'm enjoying myself.
This is how I come back, because I just come and I ruin the episode.
Well, to be fair, there's really nothing much to talk about. This show is empty, and
Oh.
now I remember why
Here's-
we don't do gag
Here's
shows.
why I think this show can be redeemed, but not yet. If there was a dub to this, it would be a fantastic background show, but there's no
Oh,
dub.
yeah.
It's only
Yeah.
That's
sub.
fair.
I swear there used to be a dub.
There might be a
but
dub on
Netflix has
Funimation.
removed it.
Well,
Yeah,
this
I think
show's on
Funimation's
Netflix
still
too, and I know it's pretty popular there, right?
That's where
Yeah,
I
there's-
watched it on Netflix.
Yeah, there's
and there's
no
no
dub
dub
up on
on
Netflix.
Netflix. It's only
I
sub.
swear there used to be, though.
Maybe Funimation.
I think Funimation took
that
the rights
away.
for the dub back.
Yeah.
And this show's been out for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 2014, or was it like way earlier than that?
2013.
Okay. Close,
Yet the
close,
opening
close.
is in the style of like a 2005 anime, so
Ugh, the opening
Yeah.
is so bad. I hated it. I hated
know.
it. I
I
hated
skipped
it.
it
So
every time
boring.
because Netflix
Yeah.
gives you that sweet, sweet skip intro button.
yeah,
So I never saw it.
so good.
Well, even just the first like 5 seconds of it were so unbearable and like destroyed the tone of the show. It was just like ugh every time. Ugh.
Even
What
the ending was
tone?
bad.
What tone of the
Both
show are
the
you talking about?
opening
There's
and the
no
ending was bad.
anything to this
This
show.
is worst opening and ending that
Well,
we've done.
it's
so
kind
far.
of like a light little slice of life tone, and then you've got the horrible intro that just slams in, and it's just like nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, it's awful. I hated it.
awful. I hate it all. You know what was good though? The last episode had a different ending. It was actually a good song for once.
Oh, I skipped it.
Yeah.
Why did you skip it? There was like epilogue stuff.
Why do you ask me why I skip it? I even skip the good ones. Thank you.
But no, this one actually had story going on in the background.
Oh, I skipped it
It's
until
too little,
it,
too late.
until it went to the last scene, and I kind of liked that it ended with the
whole
umbrella
thing-
scene.
Yeah, that
That
whole
was
thing
cute.
led up to that. It was
Although-
their day.
He still murdered her father, so I don't really
Yeah.
get
I
them.
don't think he did.
But until we have confirmation otherwise, he did. So
This
Well,
show's
she
never gonna get a
confronted
sequel.
him about it, and he never denied it. I think he just
Yeah.
apologized.
yeah, he's like, sorry, I guess.
Sorry, I killed your dad. You didn't see it because you got taken by the church or something.
Yeah. Also, like his very existence ruined her life. So it's like,
So really, her own existence also ruined her life. 'cause
yeah, but
probably
she
still
wouldn't
would
have
been
needed
taken.
to be the great sword wielder if he didn't exist attacking everything.
But maybe she would.
Maybe, but she probably could have stayed with her dad until she was at least in her teens.
You know what I really didn't like about how they introduced the characters is that they're basically rinsed and repeated like each time.
What do you
Like
mean?
they're always like looking for the devil, and then they like have to be confronted about like the society, and then they all eventually join in. But we never find out anything more about them.
Yeah.
For example, like those two people that came in to save Amelia,
Oh,
and then we
yeah.
like never see or hear from them again, other than like when they're just kind of like chatting on the phone.
Yeah, that was weird because it was like it was Emeralda and the guy, and it was like
Yeah.
they got an intro like we were gonna see them again, and then we literally never see him again at all.
Yeah, maybe I'll go look at this manga. Maybe there's more to it.
Oh, I
it's,
bet
like,
there's more to
so-
it.
It's
But-
just everything's so inconsequential.
Yeah, and it's like there's hints at like them being actual characters, but we don't actually see any evidence of it.
Yeah. Maybe
like-
that's like one of the bad things about doing like the reverse isekai, quote unquote, where people are coming from somewhere interesting to our boring world.
Recreators does it so well, though.
Yeah, I feel like it's just bad characterization. It's just bad writing. Because like I was interested in him just working at McDonald's. I thought it was interesting, but it was just badly written.
And then fighting against SFC, San Francisco City.
Yeah, exactly.
SFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken versus McDonald's.
Mig.
That's a good point.
McDonald's
I did think
in Japan, and let me just say,
it's better.
McDonald's
Right?
in
They're way
Japan
better.
looks good. Like it tastes the
good.
same, but it looks good.
You
Everything
went to a
looks
bad
just like the
McDonald's, I
pictures.
think.
No, it just tastes like neater McDonald's. Like everything is very nice
Like
looking.
they care more.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
still McDonald's. Anyway,
Wanna try
sorry
those-
Tim, I cut
those
you off.
Those rice cake bun ones. Those,
Oh.
No, I was just gonna say that you brought up a good point that I thought going into the show was gonna be more about his like job, and you really don't get as much as I thought he was going to show about like using his powers maybe.
Yeah. It was kind of annoying that, like, every time he would get his powers back, they'd just be gone again.
Well, he had to fix the whole city every time.
Yeah, I know that,
takes
but,
all
like,
his
it gets
power
old.
to rewind time.
He just doesn't care about anything. And it's like, why do you think that working up the corporate ladder in a McDonald's is going to be what you need to do? Like, that's never really explained. Like, is he really going for world domination here? Or...
Wasn't that like
I
a
think he gave
comments
up
about
very
like
early.
the Japanese and how it's like one of their core values to like work their way up
Yeah.
and like their
Maybe.
insane work ethic.
But it's kind of like pointed to that he's doing it to take over the world, but we never actually hear about his motivation from him. So it's just like something's hinted at and we don't ever get told.
I did like that Amelia actually brought that up at the end. I think she's like, "Do you really think he's gonna be able to take over the world as a McDonald's worker?"
He's gonna be the McDonald.
I liked her character design. Like I liked how they did her eyes, like when she was like skeptical of something. It was funny, and I liked her like little braid at the front of her face. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, there's some good facial expressions too.
Yeah, a couple times it made me laugh.
Especially Chio, whenever he
Yeah.
was just himself.
Yeah, when
Like,
she looks
oh,
like
he
the
doesn't
life is
care.
leaving her body.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Well, what have we not done?
Well,
This
check.
is giving me flashbacks to Nozaki-kun. We're just like, that stuff happened. That's it.
Let me see.
I
What
forgot
haven't
about
we talked about?
Nozaki-kun.
Nozuki, I love him. Best parts of the show, worst parts of the show, best boy,
We
best
did
girl.
that. We did
You
that.
guys didn't pick a best girl.
Oh, either Chi or Kimono Girl.
Yeah, I like Emmy.
Oh wait,
though.
the landlady.
Amelia. Oh my goodness.
Changed it. The landlady's best girl. She moves the plot forward. Also, they never talk about why she just knows where they're
Yeah.
from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that was-
never
Plot hole.
explain that.
I thought when she said all that, I thought it was going to be revealed that she's the person causing all the chaos. But then
Or
she's
she's
just
like
didn't.
what if she's actually the god? What's his face serves the angel boy?
Oh no.
What if how
Sario.
crazy would that be? Yeah, not James himself.
I just don't care.
We just don't care. I didn't have any.
What do you care less about? Knowing more about this or knowing how QQ will end?
This.
What?
I am
Care less
actually
about
interested
this.
in QQ, not gonna lie.
Oh man, season 2.
I care
We're gonna
about
review it.
them the same amount. I want to know which girl he picks, and I also kind of want to know about this.
If he doesn't pick Miho, can I have her?
Yes,
Or Miku, not Miho. Miku.
Miku. She's the
know what, I'll take
headphones one,
both.
right?
Yeah,
The headphones one is the best.
the history one.
No, you're wrong. Bunny Ears is the best one.
No, she's the worst.
You are the
That's not
worst.
true. Ichika's the worst. No, wait. Tsundere one is the worst.
Yes.
The
yeah.
red star hair girl.
Actually, she's second worst.
She's the real worst.
Who's first?
You.
First?
Me, the sixth quintuplet. If you haven't watched our QQ episode, please go watch it.
Oh,
It's
everybody's
hilarious.
watched it. Too many people.
I've never seen
No,
it.
I love that
Cute.
so many people watch it. It's so funny.
I hate that we have to review season 2. There is no justice in this
The
world.
people demand it.
Hopefully,
Trust
I will
me, I read
actually
some
be
of the
on board.
manga. It actually gets interesting in season 2.
It better, because I don't want to suffer through this.
I can't wait for you to hate every part of it. Just like with Boogie Pop.
I liked Boogie Pop.
This
Shauna hates
podcast has showed me
Vinland
the
Saga.
best
Quit.
It's
anime
like a
ever
10
and the
compared to this
worst.
show.
Shauna hates Vinland Saga. I'm quitting.
I'm
That's
not
all
gonna
I'm
hate
saying.
Vinland
Are
Saga.
we
How
gonna
could I?
record? Are we gonna review Vinland Saga?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's next
I've
week.
been dying to watch that.
It's so good.
I really
go
want
Tune
to
in
do
next
it.
week for us to
But I don't want
review
to hype
it.
it up too much.
Or 2 weeks ago.
I know
2 weeks?
it's
1
like
week?
Dodger's favorite, so I'm humped. I also really want to watch
Yeah.
Fire Force. I started Fire Force and then never finished it.
Stupid girl.
We've
What?
outlawed Fire Force because of the sexual stuff. But
this
yeah, tell us
sexual?
what you think.
It looks
It's just
cool.
got
Yeah, there's a character who's literally just fan service, and that's her only job of
Oh,
existence.
that
Yeah,
sucks.
isn't her
Literally
job-
just wears a bikini under her.
It looks like it has
Okay,
like
but then
cool
we're
fight
Firefighter
also
scenes.
doing
uniform.
Keijo, so that's a lot more bikinis.
Oh
yeah,
my
but
gosh.
those
That's a
bikinis are
regular
self-aware.
Those are swimsuits, not bikinis. Please.
Listen, Keijo doesn't exist to have the characters groped. Those characters, they are playing a sport.
Yeah,
They
they just
have
exist to
hard
smack
work.
butts with
With
each other.
super powered butt cannon.
Butt
Please.
cannon. Vacuum butt cannon. That's all I'm gonna say.
One girl's butt is named Cerberus, and it can seek you out.
Wait, shut up. It's their butts have names?
Oh, I'm
No,
excited.
just the one girl
Wow.
does.
Shut your mouth. No.
We gotta save this content for when we do Keijo.
I can't
I
wait.
can't wait.
It's gonna be
It's
great.
gonna be so good. You guys are gonna love it.
I
Yeah.
could wait forever and never watch it and be happy.
Weeb, there's so much hard work.
Is
There's so
there?
much hard work.
Is
She wants
there?
to be the best boob butt fighter
Yeah.
around.
I
she
hate you
does.
for that.
The very best, like no one ever was.
Never
Yeah.
talk to me again.
She almost wrecks her spine because she used the vacuum butt cannon too
Because she
much.
threw it back too hard?
Yeah,
I hate that.
See, it's realistic.
realistic. Actual sport injuries.
Oh, man.
I can't wait. It's gonna be like a second birthday in the summer for me.
If you'd like to send birthday presents to Shawna for her second birthday, you can send them to failedsquared@nanland.ca.
Or you can watch Keijo and listen to our episode. I will
I-
count that as my present.
I just want everyone
If you
to
think
know
we
that
should do
that's a
Keijo
real,
sooner,
that's a
please
real
email
email.
us at theairweeweeb.com.
Yeah.
Failed Square is
we,
also a real
At
email.
gmail.com.
we need to give our out of tens for this show.
Also, please tweet us and
Yeah.
interact with our Twitter because I want to get known on the anime Twitters so we can get Big Boy, Cool Boy, and maybe one of you,
Who's that?
one lucky listener, might get put on as a guest.
What is getting a big boy, cool boy? You mean like
Yeah.
a sponsorship?
Yeah,
Got it.
Dude, if we get a sponsor, oh my gosh, that'd be cool.
Crunchyroll, sponsor us, and I'll actually
Yeah.
use your service.
Let's just
That'll
hope they
never
don't
happen,
listen to
that'd be
this
cool.
episode first.
Whoa!
This is
There's a cool boat.
How are the birds doing?
The birds have left me. There's no birds, but there is a naval, like, spec war boat with all the Swick
so-
dudes on it. It's cool. It's got big guns all on it.
So
Rating
goodbye,
would you
bagel
give it?
gooses. Hello, bagel boat.
Bagel boat with big
bagel
gun.
boat.
It has a big, like, one of those spinny,
Bagel gun.
like, it has like a spinny
Bagel
gun.
gun.
One of those, like,
Bagel
ones that
gun.
shoot super
Oh,
fast
a
on
bagel gun.
it. It's cool.
Yeah, shoots bagels.
It
Big
do.
bagel gun.
Okay, I'm just gonna reel us back to do our out of tens.
Okay,
Shauna,
Shauna, you're first.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gotta think between a 5 and a 6.
5.5.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna give it a 6 because 6 is fine, and it was fine. I didn't mind watching it. It was not torture for me, so I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm also gonna give it a 6 because it was fine.
Yeah,
I
Tim.
got bored like partway through, but it was fine.
It was fine.
I'm gonna give it a 10.
What?
No, I'm
Better
obviously-
than Attack on Titan.
No,
was
it's a
like,
6. It's definitely a 6.
I was like, better than Demon Slayer?
That's 3 sixes. You know what that means?
It means I'm here to break it, make it not all
Oh,
sixes.
666.
No,
666, you know? 3 sixes.
6661. Actually, I said I'd give it a
No.
1. I lied. I'll give it a 0.2.
You have to
Points.
take into effect that it has good elements. It makes sense. It has decent
doesn't-
animation.
Okay,
It has.
Okay.
You can't just. It's not just based on whether you like it or not. You have to take into account whether it
Okay.
actually is a show. It
Can I
is a
just, like-
show.
It's like I almost have to review it like I have an anime podcast where we review anime.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're expecting me to, take this seriously. Okay,
If you want Weeb to jump off the boat, please
I'll
email
do
us
it.
at failedsquared at
I'll do it.
nanaland.ca.
I'll do it. I'm doing it.
Or
Should I just
the
get in
air
the
we
water?
weeb.
No, just tell
gmail.com.
me your out of 10 rating.
Okay, this is for the animation and the art I enjoyed. I really liked the fights. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
5 is average. 4 is bad, isn't it?
Weeb doesn't watch anime, as we all know, as he's not finished most of the shows we review.
That's so not most. I've
Most
only
of the shows.
I've only
Cheater,
not
cheater.
finished. What have I not finished? This one.
I'm gonna go through all 20-some episodes that we've recorded so far, and I'm gonna go through each one that you've watched the entirety of the show.
Dude,
I'm gonna
okay.
tell you.
I
It's
didn't
less
finish this.
than
I
half.
didn't finish My Little Monster. I finished the rest. It's only 2 that I haven't finished.
Cheater,
skipped
cheater,
episodes in a bunch of
bagel
them.
eater.
Haha, you eat bagels. Wait, that's not a bad thing.
Oh, my computer's falling asleep. No.
This
Yeah.
episode's a train wreck. I love it. Please don't edit anything. Just leave it.
I'll leave it all, everything of it. I'm gonna put it up just like this. I'm gonna sync it, and that's it.
How much
no,
do we have
make
recorded?
It sound
What are we
nice.
at? 44
Well, yeah,
ish
I'm gonna
minutes.
sync it and compress. I'm gonna do exactly how I did the Naruto episode, where I just gave up.
Take
on
out some of the pauses at the beginning.
No, I'm gonna keep it all.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh,
You're all gonna suffer just like we did.
We need to hear Tim's wee word of the day.
Yes. Oh, and similar show
Aw,
recommendation.
The show wasn't
Yeah.
even worth a wee word.
But you have to
Do
Oh,
hard work.
do
Or- Can I take your order, please? Do you want fries with that?
How about what they say when they welcome you in? Isn't it like "Irashaimase" or something like that?
well, Shawna said that is my wee word of the day. She took it right out
What
of my
I
mouth.
literally butchered. Love it.
Oh, can
Similar
I just
shows.
wait? I want to
Wait,
butt in
okay.
because I know
Yeah,
we didn't really
okay,
talk
yeah.
much about the character designs, but I was not a huge fan of like his like transformation back into Satan.
Boy, big buff man with the horn.
Yeah, he looked kind of bad actually. Like I didn't.
You didn't like that?
It was very boring.
Yeah, like it was like so like the legs and like the hooves kind of go up halfway up his legs. Kind of like all right,
It
could have
was
done
not
better.
even how he looked at the beginning of the show.
I
At the
enjoyed it.
end,
Yeah, he was much. He looked cooler in the beginning.
Yeah, at the end there was like the end of one of the episodes there was like an art bit of what he kind of looked like as himself but in the demon version. So he looked a little bit like smaller and more like devious, and I liked that. It was cool. It was like a mix of his new form and his demon form instead of just becoming like buff hooves.
Buff.
Buff
hooves.
hooves. Buff hooves
got
and
Bagel
Bagel
Goose and
Goose.
Buff
Can they be
Hooves.
stopped? I don't know.
They can't be.
Bagel Goose and Buffoo's.
What did
Now
I just
on
hear?
CW.
And only
They're
cast
actually-
with models.
Yeah. Also, Nina Dobrev
That's
comes
Dobrev.
back.
Thank you very much.
I don't know how to say her name. She comes back as her hit role, Catherine.
Elena Gilbert and Catherine and the other one. She plays a lot of versions of her doppelganger self.
Wow, she must be making bank.
Well, not anymore. It's over.
But they're spin-offs.
There
Well,
is.
she's definitely still making money from Netflix.
One would hope. My
No,
favorite.
she still acts in a lot of
My favorite character from that is actually in the new show that just started called Legacies. I might check it out.
Oh.
It's gonna be terrible, but I might.
There's an actor I follow that's in one of those shows. I don't know which one it is.
Is his name Alaric Saltzman?
No.
from
No.
Mystic Falls, and he teaches
No.
history to the children, but he's also a vampire
Saltzman?
hunter.
No.
That's Alaric to you.
That's a bad name. I'm just gonna say
Saltzman?
it. Yeah.
Alaric Saltzman?
Mm-hmm.
Saltzman is a bad name.
It's not so bad. Not when he says
Pretty
it.
bad.
I like him.
Pretty bad.
He's great.
Pretty bad. So this was an episode. I hope you all enjoyed. See you
Similar
next
shows. Similar shows.
All right.
Similar-
I actually have a couple.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
Oh, he has a couple. Okay, let's go. Is it one with a volleyball, maybe?
Yeah. High Q for sure.
Yeah.
High Q would be a good
Sure,
one.
there's some same voice actors.
Yeah, I'm sure. If you like this, you'll like High Q. If you don't like this,
Haikyuu?
I
you'll
hate
like High
Weeb
Q.
right now.
What?
Haikyuu
I'm
is
just
also
cutting this because I can't use that audio.
Why
Haikyuu
not?
is also in Japanese, so it's similar.
They also have burgers at one point.
Yeah, they
Something.
do.
Actually, I want to change my recommendation of High Q to a more specific recommendation of High Q seasons 1 through 3. That's how I'm gonna have to say it now.
Don't be
Um,
hating. You haven't seen season 4 yet, you big hater.
I've seen enough to
You
know
haven't
that
even
it's
seen
not.
it.
I've seen like 3 episodes, and it's not the same High Q.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna recommend Is This a Zombie?
What?
Is this a zombie?
Is This a Zombie?
Why?
I
Because
also
of the
got-
boobs?
Because there's boobs and basically nothing happens. But there more happens in that show, actually, now that I think about it.
As what's that
Boobs.
show? Oh, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid also is a show that has nothing and boobs.
What, boobs? It has boobs?
It has boobs and
Dragon
nothing
boobs.
else. Dragon boobs.
boobs.
Also, what's that show as?
Dragon boobs.
Something like
dragon
MMO
boobs.
Junkie, The Secret Life of an MMO Junkie, or something like that.
That's a good show.
I know I enjoyed it, but I got like similar
Recovery
vibes.
of an MMO junkie?
Yeah,
Great.
I
No,
like
stuff
that.
happens in that show.
No,
it's
I
an
enjoy it.
actual
It's a good show.
show with a plot.
Yeah, it just reminded me of it because kind of like what Tim said. Like it's kind of like I don't know, just because it had a fantasy world basically, but it's like
It
in
has a
this world.
fantasy world.
It's I don't know.
It's people playing a video game.
I enjoyed it. It was a good show.
It's a good show.
Tim, do you have any recommendations? I don't think I do.
Yeah, it's like this is a mix of ReZero and Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, so
I'm
I
gonna
guess
go
watch
ahead.
either of those shows.
I'm gonna recommend Ixion Saga DT because no one will watch it, and I need to talk about it with somebody. So please, somebody watch it.
How long
Christopher
is it?
watched it. You can email him at failedsquared@nanoland.ca.
Mainland.ca.
Exactly.
I made
Okay.
that a real email. I hope you know that. But
Wait,
it's
we
in
should-
Not real.
We should like re-mention in case as it's out the show we're watching next week.
We're
We-
watching Vinland.
Vinland Saga is what we're watching next week, everybody.
Finland.
If you
Yeah.
thought this show was boring, well, Vinland Saga is gonna make everything feel boring.
Yes, please watch it.
It's gonna make
I was gonna
everything
say
feel
something and I
boring
instantly
because it's
forgot.
really good, just to clarify.
Another recommendation. If you want a reverse isekai that's actually good, watch Recreators. It's on Amazon, so nobody's watched it, but it's really good.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, Vinland Saga is also on Amazon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I,
The music is playing.
Bye, Bagel Goose
Da,
1
da,
and
da.
Bagel Goose 2.
Bagels, bagels.
Bagels.
Stopping the recording.
Stopping.
Ah! 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 Back on task now. Hey, 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 hey.